Old Mom Sunday night. Will wonders never cease? So do y'all hear that wind? It's a good thing I slept in and didn't go to church this morning because I've been back at church twice this afternoon. My father-in-law acts like I've joined some sort of cult. He's like, I mean, you're going back to church. Where have you been? It's like, well, I had a meeting for the youth group, and then I had somebody for confirmation. My husband has gone to the airport to pick up somebody. So I guess my father-in-law, our new roommate, he's just like, he going night-night. I guess he's just decided there's no one to hang out with. He's going to sleep. And he's like, where is Russell? Is he in his room? I'm like, yes, he's brilliant. He's just sitting in his room, hiding from the rest of the family. So at 9:15, I'm going to be over on Find Cooper's Voice Instagram. So today is like a massive book push day. And all of you are going to be like, I'm sick of hearing about the book. I don't even like books. I don't know anybody with autism. Why would I buy that book? Well, let me tell you why. Because at some point in your planet, you are going to go to the grocery store and you're going to see a little boy that's rolling around on the floor. Or maybe you're going to go to a restaurant and you're going to have a little boy come up to your table and he's going to eat one of your chips. Or maybe you're at the doctor's office and you're going to see a little boy and he's going to be scared of the flushing toilets. This is why you need to buy the book, because it is going to make you a nice person, and it's going to make the world better. And that's why I want you to have the book. That's it. Are you getting storms? Well, I hear wind. Is this door open? Oh. We're supposed to get storms, but we haven't really gotten any. So I've just been waiting around for storms. Or a little girl. Yes, or a little girl. That's right. So I was thinking today, so I've always done these Old Mom Sunday nights, and lately, I don't know what the hell's happening. I hadn't done them because, I'm busy. I've been busy writing this book. So I only wrote a third of a book. So this was likely the only book you will ever see from Adrienne, because Adrienne has found books to be tiring. Yes, it's true. And but anyway, today I was thinking about how much Amos has changed, my 11-year-old with autism. So a couple years ago, people would say, probably 2 years ago, they would be like, does Amos miss his siblings? So he has his oldest brother is at college. His next two are in high school, off at boarding school. And you're not going to buy from Amazon, but you'll buy it at the bookstore. So you need to pre-order the book. If you don't want to get it from Amazon, that's fine. But go ahead and pre-order it today. Pre-order it today. Por favor. Por favor. So anyway, people would say, does he miss them? And I would say, well, I think he misses them, but he doesn't say like, boy, I miss Thomas and Russell and Blair. Well, today, Grandpa was asking me like, where is so-and-so, asking me. And I said, well, Thomas, meaning my husband, Thomas has gone to get Blair at the airport to bring her back home. And Amos was like, little Thomas is coming home. And I was like, no, where is little Thomas? He said, he's at college. I said, that's right. How many sleeps till little Thomas comes home? I said, well, I think he'll be home about April 22nd. That's his last day of class. He said, Amos's spring break, little Thomas will be home. And I was like, it's like everything is clicking for him. And it's just amazing. So I said yes. And then he said, Sissy's coming home. I said, yes, Sissy is coming home with Daddy tonight. You want me to autograph it. So you need to order the book from Valley Bookseller, and it will be signed by all three of us. Valley Bookseller. Valley Bookseller. Thank you, Ann. Double tap the screen, but like the video. That's a struggle for people. But honestly, I didn't know that until Ann told me like a month ago, so I'm not throwing any stones. So anyway, and I said, yeah, Sissy's coming home, but then tomorrow Sissy and Russell are going back to school. And he said, Sissy is going to come and she is going to talk butt. And I was like, talk butt? What does she talk butt? He said, Sissy, call you butt face, stinky butt face. He loves potty mouth. He is 11 and potty mouth is new to him. Hi. Are you ready for night night? What? Yeah, come here a minute. Yeah. So he does miss them so much. And so tonight I had confirmation at church with a friend of mine's son. And I was sitting there thinking, like, maybe Amos could do confirmation somehow. Like, he's growing in ways that was hard for me to imagine. Hey, come here.
What?
Come right here. Sit down. Sit on my lap. Oh my golly, Moses McMoses. Are you ready for night night?
No.
You're not?
Can I try many phone tunes?
Yeah, but who's coming home tonight?
No. Sissy.
What does Sissy say to you?
Butt face.
Oh no. No, okay, look, wait. What does this book say?
Autism out loud.
Who wrote this book? Whose name is that right there?
Adrian Wood.
Who is Adrian Wood?
Yeah.
Is that your mommy?
Yeah.
And
Can
look,
I
who's
try
that?
many phone tunes?
Who's this on the book?
That's me. Yeah.
Is that Amos?
Can I try many phone tunes?
Yes, you can, butt face. And then you're going to bed.
I will. But on this day, I need to.
He looks like a teen. Oh, I know. Little Thomas is like, Mom, he weighs over 100 pounds. I said, I'm sure he does. He's growing. He's almost 12. Well, not almost 12. He's just over 11. But boy, he has grown a lot. Honor, what do you have? Come here. Bring me that. Come. Then we have the dog who just carries socks around because it's windy. So anyway, I just think, when I was looking for a book, I think if I had gotten this book, I would have not felt so heavy, like it was so heavy, this autism diagnosis. And I think it wouldn't have been as heavy if I'd had this book. And I really want people to know that. And it's really important to me. So I've tried to read little bits of the chapters over time. Let's see here. What does the future look like? Oh, have I read any of that? Boy, that was a hard book to write. Considering Amos's forever has never been fun. When he was 10 days old, I knew his forever would be different than that of my other children. I didn't know that talking about forever would be so heavy, though. How often the world emphasizes its importance. Not even a simple meeting about his education can occur without an interrogation about his future. I think the powers that be mean it to be inspiring. A chance to dream big and put magical wishes to paper, yet it never fails to spring tears from my eyes. The question of his future propels a whirling torrent of fearful thoughts, and I struggle with the guessing about, the worrying about, and the planning of my boys forever. I think if I had read that, I would have been like, that's how I feel. Like, here's someone that they know what I'm feeling. And that means, it just means so much. It means so much. This part was kind of funny. So there's a family chapter, and we talk a little bit about marriage and family. And I talk about how I met my husband, and I talk about before our wedding. And I said, prior to our wedding, we participated in mandatory premarital counseling as required by our priest. We talked about all sorts of things that may go wrong in our marriage and what potential stumbling blocks may lie ahead. Infidelity, establishing boundaries with in laws. I'm sorry, if you know, you know. Financial decisions, even the possibility of fertility issues. But we did not talk about having a child with a disability or being a family with a disabled member. Unlike the above issues, this future scenario was not a choice. There would be no claiming a mistake or even walking away. Having an Amos never crossed our minds. I guess not the rector's either. What would he have said? How could he have known what to say? I imagine something along the line of, what if you get a baby or a child you didn't order? How will you manage? Will you be able to handle it? He didn't ask, and so we sailed into the sunset of what we thought would be the perfect marriage. For the last 10 years, autism has dictated the direction of our family. Anyway, I just hope this book is like, speaks to somebody. Because when your own book makes you cry, that's a good sign. It's a good sign. And even since we came out with this book, to be totally honest, my life has taken another pretty big turn. My mother-in-law died unexpectedly. She was 10 years older than my father-in-law. He's now living with us. Like, the chapter on caregiving means something totally different to me than it did 3 months ago. And so, again, I'm like, okay, like, this book gets that too, It comes out April 1st. April 1st is the date it comes out. I'm so excited for it to be out. If you pre-order now, you will get it right away. And the purpose of pre-ordering, if I'm going to just be totally honest, is that we want it to be on the New York Times bestseller list. And the only way to get on the New York Times bestseller list is to sell 8 zillion copies the first week. So all the pre-orders count in the first 7 days. I ain't Alicia Keys. I ain't Captain Kangaroo. I'm not Maury Povich. My chance is to sell a bunch in pre-order. So I am committed. Where is Grandpa? Grandpa is gone to bed. He's in bed. He was tired because he claimed I went to church 500 times. Janie, my mother-in-law, was 10 years younger than my father-in-law. Did I say that the wrong way? Yeah, sorry. My brain is struggling. It's a struggle brain. And we just realized we have no hot water, which if you're somebody like me and you take showers like every 4 days, you didn't even notice. But Amos has not had a shower since Thursday. So normally we get a shower Saturday, but we didn't. Anyway, I was like, oh, we'll get a shower. So now he's in a shower in high school tomorrow. My husband has a court case. He's going to have to wash his hair in the sink. Did Grandpa read the book? Grandpa has not read the book yet. I guess I need to get him to read the book. Grandpa has also written a book. That's what he mainly talks about when I talk about my book. He starts talking about his book. I'm going nuts. I'm nuts. Nuts. Anyway, please head over to Instagram, Finding Cooper's Voice. Kate and I are going to be over there and talking. You're surprised Grandpa didn't want to go with Big Thomas to the airport. Well, Big Thomas did not, he didn't take Grandpa. Grandpa was taking a nap, and I think he needed a little time on his own. He was here all week with Grandpa and Amos. And you know, when you're a caregiver, you get a teensy bit tired and you just sometimes need a little space and a break. So he was taking, he took out Blair and our oldest son. They were going to dinner tonight in Raleigh. And I thought, oh, they'll go to, you know, Chipotle. They didn't go to Chipotle. They went to Sullivan's Steakhouse. I think I went to Sullivan's for like my 30th birthday. Like, they went out for a great dinner and I ate 4 cold chicken wings. But you know what? I'm glad they went, because that's what you do. You take advantage and spend time together and you look for good things. Where can we find Grandpa's book? Well, we need to get it ordered again. You don't have Instagram, then I guess you're not going to come over and watch it. Does Grandpa sleep a lot? You know, we had a big day yesterday. If he has a big day, he sleeps more the next day. But he's usually in bed. Well, like last night, he stayed up till 11. So tonight, he went to bed about 7. So that's pretty normal. Is he wearing his glasses? He didn't have them on tonight, but I didn't feel like arguing about it. If you ask him about it, he's like, they don't work. How was your trip? It was good. So I took my middle son skiing with friends this week. Just the 2 of us. We've never done anything like that. And that was really fun. It was really fun. I think one thing I've learned through autism is how to make sure I give everybody attention. For me, like, I don't know if we didn't have Amos, if I would be like, oh, well, we're not doing that. We're doing something as a family. But it's really nice. And it doesn't mean you have to go on a ski trip. Like yesterday was Russell's best day. I mean, we made his favorite dinner. We just mollycoddled him all day. Read the book you've written about Amos. Oh, I do have a little Amos book. Yeah, I did make a little Amos book, but I haven't like published it big time. Okay, see you on Finding Cooper's Voice Instagram. Old Mom Sunday night. Please order Autism Out Loud. You can get it from Amazon right this second and pre-order it, and I will be forever indebted. Finding Cooper's Voice. Head over. Old Mom Sunday night. Finding Cooper's Voice. Goodbye.